It's another exciting edition of the Golden Slipper, and we're very proud to be represented by three very good chances in the race. Firstly, starting with the Colts North England. He's had a brilliant first campaign to get himself qualified into the Slipper. Things hadn't necessarily gone as smoothly for his second time leading into the race itself, but I thought he put in a very good performance in the Todman, one that we'll see sharp improvement from, particularly in his fitness going into this race. I thought he's drawn very well, and certainly has the class to be winning the Golden Slipper. Far-Sighted's coming through the Black Opal Stakes, where he's beaten just very narrowly. He was very impressive first up. He is in his first campaign, and here at just his third start. So he's giving away a little bit of experience to some of his peers, but he's a very talented horse. There's still plenty of upside with him, and no doubt we haven't seen the best from him yet. He will just need a little bit of luck from the draw. Bella Zane has been faultless in her lead up. She's come through the right races, and certainly had a very positive campaign leading into this. She's a very tough filly. She's got great on speed, tactical speed, which she's going to need from the wide draw. But I do think she's certainly going to run a very competitive race for us. Royal Patronage couldn't have been any more impressive when winning the Group 1 Canterbury Stakes first up. He looks to have taken plenty of confidence off the back of that win. He's trained on nicely, and he's going into his second up performance in the George Ryder Stakes Group 1 event here in really good order. I think he should be better suited by the 1,500 metres at this second up performance. He's drawn very well to get the run of the race. Tim Clark gets on very well with this horse. And I think with some improvement from that first up run, he's ready to run a big race once again, and no reason why he couldn't be making it back-to-back Group 1 wins. Alicante is a lightly raced, well-credentialed, improving, staying type of mare. She couldn't have been any more impressive when winning first time out in what a distance I thought would be short of her best. She looks to have done well in between races. She's stepping up to a more suitable distance of the 2,400 metres here. It's just a very genuine staying mare on a Sydney Cup path. So with that, we'd like to see her being competitive once again here. We know how tough she is. She's got a lovely on-speed racing pattern, and I think she'll prove to be very competitive for us once again. In the Derby Munro Stakes, Ikasara and Still Strike will represent the stable. Ikasara is coming off a mixed preparation last time in. I feel his runs were better than what the form will suggest. He is a talented horse. I feel he's trialled up nicely going into this. He's had the 3 trials, so he's nice and forward for this first up run, but he does look in good order. Still Strike has certainly shown plenty of ability very early in his career. He's coming off a long layoff, so no doubt he'll improve off the back of this run. He'll be better suited once we can see him over a little bit further, but he is a talented horse going forward. Heat Missile is having her first career start for the stable. She's going into the races off the back of some very encouraging trials. Certainly going to learn more about her off the back of Saturday's performance, but it looks to be a race where she'll be well placed. I think she'll appreciate just getting over a little bit further later in her campaign, but she's nice and forward for the first up run. As I said, she looks well placed here. Expected to be hard to beat. Not So Common returns to the races first up at Kembla Grange on Saturday. I think he's found a lovely race in a 1,400 metre Colts and Geldings maiden. He's proven to be very honest and consistent throughout his career. I do think a maiden win is not far away for him, and it certainly appears to be nice and forward and well in himself for this first up task here. Clean Energy and Madrina clash in the Group 3 3-year-old fillies event at Moonee Valley on Saturday. Clean Energy returned to the races off a long layoff with an impressive first up run up the straight at Flemington. Thought she stuck on very well and was open to nice improvement. Should be better suited stepping out here. Madrina equally, she's a very honest filly, very sharp style of filly that stuck on very well in the same race behind Clean Energy. She's held her form nicely, looks great in her condition, is certainly capable of winning a nice race at this level. Tudun Lizzie and Phenom will contest the Alexandra Stakes, a Group 3 event for the 3-year-old fillies over the mile. I thought Tudun Lizzie was very brave last start. sticking on very well after chasing a hot speed over the mile. She showed good turn of foot to quicken off that speed. As I said, she stuck on very well considering. This race seems to map better for her. She'll look to utilise her tactical speed that she's got. But she's a quality filly running some very honest races. Phenom's drawn to get a lovely run in the race. She's an upcoming staying type of filly that was a very impressive victory at a lesser grade last start, but she's ready to take that step up into this Group 3 company. She's one that I think will keep improving throughout the campaign, particularly once we can see her over a little bit further, but is certainly right in the mix here. The instructor returns to the races on Saturday in a benchmark 96 handicap over the 1200 metres. It looks in good order. Philly's come back very well. He's a sharp and honest horse on his day, so I expect him to run another competitive race for us first up. No doubt he'll improve off the back of it, but I think Mooney Valley will prove to be a nice track for him. Gets in well with the claim here and should run a very bold race.